What's up, guys? That guy, Thirstington, and I've been gone for the past couple of days because, as you may or may not know, I don't know how you couldn't know. If you watched Summer Jam, I was on many different streams that night or that weekend. I was at Summer Jam 6, which was a tremendous, amazing, fucking tournament. Like it had to be the best, one of the best tournaments I've ever had the chance to visit. I've been to a lot of tournaments. I've been going to tournaments for like 7 or 8 years now, and Summer Jam 6 really had to be top three tournaments I've ever been to. Cause it was just fun. It was hype. There's a lot of good people there. Like we were in the air juggle room. I met my cousin. You know what I mean? The air juggle people were cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I got to chill with Hornet. Um, then I was in I got fucking wasted. I got wasted. You guys won't see that though. But I got wasted and it was really fun experience. And my favorite Marvel player, Yipes, ended up winning the fucking tournament. And I was like, yo, every time Yipes wins a tournament, I feel like I won a tournament, yo, cuz like if there's anybody that's a people's champ, it's fucking Yipes. You know what I'm saying? Yipes is my favorite fucking Marvel player since Marvel 2. You know what I'm saying? So once he was like the Marvel 2 champion and I saw the hype he brought, I was like, yo, this man is the fucking best. So he's always been my favorite. Like, you know how you got your favorite basketball player or your favorite football player, you live or die by that player, or a wrestler, whoever, whatever. Yipes is that person. I like Yipes over my own mother. But anyway, yeah, it was a really fun tournament. I only had one downside. One downside. Um, Everybody knows I live in North Carolina, and I decided, I'm gonna travel with a bunch of friends. We're gonna drive down to Philly so I can play my game, which is DOA 5. DOA 5 is my favorite fighting game ever, and I felt like this was the perfect opportunity to get my hands on it and actually play people and see what people are already doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I just wanted to see it for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I heard a lot of talk about the community just being ass and like they're pieces of shit and like everything about the community is like the worst fucking community in like fighting game history. But me putting that aside, I'm like, oh, I don't give a fuck. I'm Dayasha, yo. I fucking love DOA. I could care less about how a community is as long as I go over there and get to play the game. Right? Wrong. Wrong. My DOA 5 experience with the community had to have been the worst experience I've ever had in tournament history. Like I said before, I've been going to tournaments for about 7 or 8 years, competing and spectating, and the fact that I sat there for 7 hours, 7 hours I sat down and was not able to play a game, like completely blew my fucking mind. Like, all right, it's a free tournament, right? If it's a free tournament, I look at it like this. It should be, all right, first of all, if there's no money being put into it, you should know right off the bat that half of the people who signed up is not going to compete. You should know that. You should know that they're not going to show up, and you should start DQing people. You know what I'm saying? It's a free tournament, especially if it's, your friends or whatever, or top DOA players. If they're not in the room for the first 10, 15 minutes, why are you still waiting on them for 10, 15 minutes? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, alright, they waited on somebody for hours. Like, why would you wait on somebody for hours and you have 128 people waiting to play this game? And then it's like, alright, I'm an unknown, alright? Granted, I'm an unknown in the DOA community, and I'm fine with that. I don't mind it, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. I just wanted to play the game. But it's fucked up when it's like, alright, if a pro player or your friend leaves and he's not back for an hour and a half, you know what I'm saying, he's fine. But if I leave and I'm not back for 2-3 minutes, I get fucking DQ'd. You know what I'm saying? That makes no fucking sense. And then I was so worried about being DQ'd that I had to sit there all fucking day just to play my match. And then the tournament started at 3. The first match didn't start until like 4:30. That made no fucking sense. And then they had like five setups just empty for like an hour, like for hours. Like, why are these setups empty? And then they're like, yo, if you sit down and you play casuals, you're DQ'd. But when their friends sit down and play casuals, they're fine. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like complete blatant disrespect for authority, because I've seen one of the guys who was running the tournament tell one of their friends, "Hey man, get up, we're trying to run a tournament here." And the nigga sat there and fucking still played his match, played his casuals. He did not get the fuck up. That nigga still sat there and played casuals. Now I don't know if it's the neglect, you know, for everybody else, or if maybe they just didn't notice, but that motherfucker sat there for mad long and continued to play mad casuals with different people. So how the fuck does that work? You know what I'm saying? Now here was my mentality. My mentality was, alright, there's people that's gonna be there who's had the game for a month or a couple weeks, whatever, you know what I'm saying, or have been playing it for months. You know what I'm saying? So I expected myself to go in there and lose. I didn't expect to win. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't expect brackets to be fucked up. I didn't expect people to not get DQ'd. They didn't start DQing people. Alright, the area closed at 11. They didn't start DQing people until 10:50 when I had my match. My match was at 10:50. The tournament started at 3. That is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect for all of this shit to go down. Like, here's how, if I was running a tournament, it's a free tournament, I've had the game for months, here's how I would run the tournament. I would have all the people, pros or what have you, who has had the game or has been training with the game, not be able to be in the tournament. Here's why I say that. Because you'll have a better turnout with a exhibition match or exhibition matches than to just have these guys just mauling all these people. Like, I felt like they were just stroking their own ego because they were mauling everybody who has never played the game. You know what I'm saying? And the people who played the game, you expected them to be in top 16. Or who were friends with people who had the game. You expected them to be in top 16. So it's like, you put a $500 pot bonus, you know what I'm saying? It was a pot bonus, and then whoever won first place actually gets the limited edition copy of the game, right? That's fine and dandy, but when you have all these people who have played the game, when top 16 are only people who played the game, it's unfair. Because it's like, for the people who haven't played the game, we're not what are we competing for? We're just competing to get bodied by you. Pretty much that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? But my mentality was like, alright, whatever, I expect myself to lose because, you know, I haven't played DOA in years, and I plan on, when I get the game, I plan on being good after I get the game. Not, you know, I didn't plan on going in there being a fucking monster. I planned on being a monster after the game released. I just wanted to get my hands on the latest build of the game. I wanted to see how critical burst works. Speaking of which, I have a really fucking high damaging critical burst combo. I wanted to see how the power blow system worked. I wanted to see how sidestepping worked. I wanted to see the new characters. I wanted to see the new stages, the new costumes. I wanted to see glasses. Like, I wanted to see all of this shit. So that's why I was like, I'm just gonna go. It's free. I mean, I would have paid to get in. I mean, we fucking came from North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So I would have paid. But I think I started getting upset. I got upset when it was like 7 o'clock and I still was not able to touch the game. I think collectively the whole weekend I've played an hour of DOA. The whole weekend I think I've played 1 single hour, maybe less, of DOA. And that is fucking ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Then they're like, yo, we're gonna have 2 setups for casuals during the tournament. So I'm like, alright, cool, I'll just wait for my turn and I'll play DOA all day. You know what I'm saying? I missed a lot of my team's matches. I missed a lot of hype matches. I couldn't hype up any of my friends because they were all like, yo, we want you to be good in DOA. We understand how much you love this game. Go play DOA. But I sat down from 3 to 10. 3 o'clock to 10 o'clock and did fucking nothing. Nothing at all, because if I played casuals, I was DQ'd. If I fucking my match, I was in pool D at the bottom of pool D. You know what I'm saying? So when was I ever gonna fucking play? You know what I'm saying? So I sat there and wasted my whole fucking Saturday sitting there doing absolutely nothing, just being mad, sitting by myself being fucking angry. You guys know me, I'm fucking DayashaThirsts. If you watch me on any other stream, if you see me in any stream, you know I'm loud, I'm outspoken. I just speak to people I don't know. Like we were talking shit about Wolfcone. No disrespect to Wolfcone, because Wolfcone, you know me, you're my boy. You know what I'm saying? When K-Brad was playing Wolfcone on the stream, you know, one of Wolfcone's boys was there, and he was like, you know, talking shit about K-Brad. So I was like, oh, fuck that. K-Brad is on my team. So I stood up and I started talking shit about Wolfcone. But me and the guy, I don't even know his name. Me and the guy after that, we shook hands and we was laughing and shit like that. Like it was, you know, it was cool. But these DOA motherfuckers, I talked to like a couple people, you know what I'm saying? But it's awkward, you know what I'm saying? Because I guess I'm a nobody, you know what I'm saying? Since I'm a nobody, you know what I mean? Like I had zero fun playing the game, you know, with people. Like I had fun playing the game, but when I was playing with somebody else, it just wasn't fun. Like, all right, Shadosha came. If anybody knows who Shadosha is, if you don't, I'll link his channel and all that stuff. He's a really cool guy. Shadosha came by. I don't play on pad. I play on stick, right? He doesn't play on pad. He plays on stick too. So I was like, yo, it's fine. We only got one stick. Go ahead, play on the stick. I'll play on the pad. Tell me why that was the most fun I've had with the game the whole fucking weekend. The whole weekend. That was the most fun I had the game, was when I was playing with Shadosha. That is fucking ridiculous. Shadosha doesn't even play DOA. And like we were laughing, we were joking. That's how it should have been. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it should be. It should be laughing and joking, because nobody has the game yet. Nobody has the game. So it shouldn't be, oh, I'm gonna bust this guy's ass. Let me put my fucking headphones on. Let me just bust his ass real quick. Like it shouldn't be like that. You know what I mean? And then there's this one guy, I asked him, I was like, yo, what is this move? Is this a high? Is this a mid? Is this a low? This nigga tells me it's a mid. When I counter mid, it's a fucking high. I'm like, you don't even know the game. Yet you're taking this shit so fucking serious. It's like, yo, I didn't go with the intention to win. I had no intention in my mind, body, and soul to go to this tournament and body everybody. Nigga, I don't have the fucking game. How the fuck was I gonna do that? But I also didn't expect for all the people who had the game to enter the tournament and completely blackball everybody from winning the prizes. It's like all you motherfuckers is gonna get the game for free anyway. You're all gonna get the game for free anyway. You're all cool with developers. You're gonna get the game anyway. As far as the money, I don't give a fuck. I have a full-time career. I don't give a fuck. I don't need the money. It wasn't about the money. It's just you shitted on all the fans who came from all over the world to play this game and potentially win prizes. Like the grand finals would have been random as fuck, and that's how it should have been. It should have been a random versus a random. Or somebody who has played DOA 4 a lot and made an easy transition to DOA 5 versus the same type of person, or versus like a sleeper hit. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what it would have been. It should have been that. You know what I'm saying? It should have been fun. It should have been like hype. But instead you got all these people who have played the game before, who have been playing it for a while now, just shit on everybody who fucking, who came just to get their hands on the game. You know what I'm saying? And me, I don't give a fuck if you're a celebrity or not. That shit is wrong. I don't give a fuck who you are. That shit is wrong. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who knows Dayasha knows I don't give a fuck who you are. You know what I'm saying? I tell it how it is. And that whole situation, it was disgusting. It was an embarrassment to the fucking tournament scene. And not even fighting game scene. Tournament scene. And I don't give a fuck if anybody tries to blackball me. I'm going to enter these tournaments, and if you want to put me against a pro first, once I get good, I swear to God, I will beat his fucking ass, and there's nothing you can do to you. There's nothing you can do to me or about it. There's nothing you can do about it. Once I get my hands on this game, me and Perfect Legend, another motherfucker who's hated in the DOA, we're going to train fucking like endless hours, and I'm going to be his fucking advocate. I'm going to come in and I'm going to fuck all you up, and then there's nothing you can do about it. So if you try to blackball me, if you try to make me look, like a scrub or whatever, that's fine. The first couple of months, that's cool. I got to learn the game anyway. So for the first couple of months, it's fine. Kick my ass. I don't give a fuck. It's all just training to me. But once I get good, that's it. You know what I'm saying? This whole shit was just fucked up. Like, it was all fucked up. It was the worst experience I've ever had in my life. From people holding up brackets to the shitty ass, grand finals. Like, I think there was like a couple hundred people watching the stream. That's terrible. You know what I mean? Like, it should have been a lot more. Like, this is supposed to be about the community. This is supposed to be about bringing new people to see the game. You know what I'm saying? How much fun is it when you got these retards telling you you'll be DQ'd if you play casuals, but then you got your friends playing casuals? How the fuck, what fun is it is if I can't learn the game, but as soon as I sit down and play my first tournament match, I get my ass raped by somebody who's had the game already? You know what I'm saying? What fun is that? You know what I mean? Like, what if somebody came from like Arizona or something, and it was just like, yo, I just wanna fucking play, and didn't get a fucking chance to play because of the douchebags who ran the fucking tournament. You know what I mean? Like, I was even like, yo, I'm willing to offer money for this build of the game so I could take it home and play. You know what I'm saying? So all my friends can play this fucking game. You know what I'm saying? I was willing to offer money for the build of this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how serious it was. I was like, I was like so pissed off. Like, I was falling asleep and shit like that. Like, it was bad. I'm sitting there falling asleep. I couldn't stay up because I was so fucking bored. But I'm surrounded by my favorite fucking fighting game. That makes no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I missed the Capcom room. I was like, yo, I think I'm just gonna, I called my girl, I called K-Brad, or you know, niggas on my team. I was like, yo, I'm about to just forfeit the tournament, because this is bullshit. This is bullshit. I'm about to forfeit the tournament and just watch Street Fighter, Marvel, and all this other shit for the rest of the fucking weekend, because this is bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I was never so bored in my entire life. Like, I have never been this bored at a fucking tournament in my entire life. My entire life. If this shit was ran better, the tournament would have been over by like 9 o'clock, and then the rest of the night would have just been fucking casuals. Like, this shit left such a bad taste in my mouth that I was just like, fuck it, for the rest of the weekend. After I lost my second tournament match, I was like, yo, that's it. I don't even want to see these people. I don't want to see the game. I'm just going in the other room, and I'm gonna, you know, have a better time. I'm gonna laugh and smile and talk shit and all that shit. It was just a better time. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in this room. All these people think they're fucking high and mighty because you're good in DOA, yet you're broke as fuck. You know what I'm saying? What kind of sense does that make? I hear you asking people to borrow money. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let me borrow some money, man. Ah, man, I ain't got it. But you're fucking top players in DOA. Like, yeah, man. That's how's that working out for you? The fucking pot was $500 that you split between 3 people. I hope that lasts fucking long. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you high and mighty, but you broke as fuck? You know what I'm saying? How does that make you better than me? You better than me because you were better in a video game that's not even out yet because you were able to play it. You were invited to these private events. You're invited to private events, meaning I can't even travel. I can't travel to it because I'm not invited. You know what I'm saying? Granted, that's fine. It'll come to you later on. You've obviously earned it. But don't think you're better than me because you're invited to a private event that I'm not invited to, that I can't fucking train. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck am I going to train? Of course you're going to be better than me, stupid. You know what I'm saying? Of course. You're better than me. You have to be. If you would have fucking lost to me, then you're ass. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want anybody to think that this is all just me mad because I lost. Because I'm not. If you find the stream archive, I was on like a 11-game win streak on the stream, and then when I was playing casuals, the little bit I was able to play, I was beating niggas' asses. It's just the people who had the game, they beat me. You know what I'm saying? And that's to be expected. So that's not why I'm mad at all. What I'm mad about is how shitty the tournament was ran and how fucked up these top players are, you know, acting. Like, everybody, they got this little tight-knit circle, and believe me, I don't want to be a part of that fucking circle. You know what I mean? I just wish DOA was a part of the FGC and not this bullshit that they have. I wish it wasn't a DOA community and an FGC. I wish it was DOA in the FGC, because then that means other people can run tournaments and the top players would come to these tournaments and either win or lose. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to see these same fucking people every fucking time I want to compete in a tournament. And that makes no goddamn sense. None at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really, like, disappointed at the whole experience because I looked forward to this event for months. I took off. I saved money. Like, I fucking was looking forward to this event for months. And I wasn't going to let anything stop me from getting my hands on DOA. When I got there, reality kicked me in the fucking face. Because the fact is, the DOA community is shit. And, like, they just, I don't know what's it going to take to fix it. They don't welcome new players in. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not a top player. I'm not a top player. So I don't, you know, I don't expect to have everything handed to me. You know what I'm saying? But when I come in and I'm asking questions about the game and you're either ignoring me or you're lying to me or you just straight up don't fucking know, it's like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of bullshit is this? You know what I'm saying? This goes back to my subject about Yipes. Nigga, Yipes don't fucking know me for as far as he could throw me. You know what I'm saying? But Yipes will make sure he stops to tell me, yo, what's up, Dayasha? How's the kids? You know what I'm saying? And we can have a quick little conversation. I go about my way, he goes about his way. Yo, after the tournament, after he won, I walked up to him. I was like, Yipes, man. I feel like every time you win a tournament, man, I win a tournament, man. I feel like you do this for us, man. I'm really like honored to be in your presence right now. I'm really honored to have been able to witness this. You know what I'm saying? And I don't suck no pro players' dicks. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't me sucking his dick at all. It was just giving him his props. You know what I'm saying? You can ask any pro player in the world. I've never spoken to anybody like that. You know what I'm saying? I was just honored to be a part of history. Yipes made history. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, man, I really appreciate this. You know what I'm saying? I'm really glad to be a part of it. And he turned around. He gave me a hug. He was like, yo, man, tell your kids about this moment. And I was like, yo, I guarantee you I will. My kids will know about this moment. You know what I'm saying? And then we took a picture, and that was that. He went about his way. I went about my way. But when I try to ask a DOA pro something about the game, they gave me a one-word answer, or they just straight up just acted like I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of shit is that? That is some bullshit. Just because I'm ass at a video game, you can't talk to me? You know what I'm saying? Now, they really just don't know who I was. You know what I'm saying? They had no idea who I was. You know what I'm saying? They have no idea of the power of this microphone. You know what I'm saying? They have no idea. But they will know. You know, they will know. You know, shout outs to Big E, because the tournament outside of that DOA bullshit was one of the best tournaments I've ever been to. Like, the turnout was sick. The Persona room was sick. No matter where I went was fucking beast, except for the whole DOA shit. Nigga, Virtual Fighter and Soul Calibur was more fun than the whole whatever the fuck. Like, I just don't. Who put these niggas in charge? Who put them in charge of DOA? Who put these people in charge, and what did they do to earn this shit? Because I've been watching DOA for years, and I've never heard these. Like, I've heard of Cat. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Cat before. I've seen the Chosen One before. I know who Black Mamba is. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some of these people before. I've seen Lapido before. I know who Lapido is. You know what I'm saying? I've seen whoever the fuck that dude is that was commentating. I've seen him before. You know what I'm saying? But I've never seen the people who was running this tournament. I've never seen these guys. I'm like, who the fuck? Who are these guys? And who gave them the power? And what makes them think that they're so fucking badass? Because it's like, you obviously don't know who I am. You obviously don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure I'm more known than whoever the fuck was running that goddamn tournament. You know what I'm saying? If they'd have gave me the rights, like if they'd have gave me 8 setups to play the final build of, well, one of the final builds of DOA, and it was a free tournament, all I had to do was host a tournament, that tournament would have been godlike. Let me tell you why it would have been godlike. Because I'd have had people from Street Fighter, Marvel, Persona. I'd have had people coming from all over the place to play this game. And all the people who've had a chance to play the game would be banned from the tournament. This way, people who just want to play the game would have had a higher chance of experiencing the tournament. You know what I'm saying? These people who, let's say you played your first match, you had to play somebody who had the game, you lost. Then your second match, you had to play somebody who had the game, you lost again. You didn't experience the tournament. What did you learn? What did you learn? You didn't learn anything. You didn't learn a goddamn thing. So that's why I'm like, if I would have been running that tournament, this shit would have been fucking hype as fuck. The stream would have been hype. The people who were playing would have been hype. And then I'd have still had time for casuals. There would have been time for casuals. People could have been playing casuals. You know what I mean? Like, I can't believe there was hours went by and there was still like 4 or 5 setups just empty. That didn't make any fucking sense. The shit just took forever because, oh, I want to wait for my friend. Or, oh, I want to wait for this pro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that didn't make any fucking sense to me. I would have never done that a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? That tournament was ass. It was the worst experience I've ever had in my life. The worst. And I've been to King of the Couch before King of the Couch was under new management. King of the Couch was bad. I remember I was playing Gears of War, and when we were in the warehouse, nigga, I'd do that shit 10 times over before I do that DOA shit again. That was fucking ridiculous. And you guys could take it as if I'm trying to shit on the community. I'm not trying to shit on the community. I just would wish you guys would make it more accessible to new players. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just was like, what the fuck? I tried to hype myself up. You go in there with, like, you know, a smile and, you know, a lot of energy and adrenaline. But they just suck that shit right the fuck out of you. Because nobody wants to talk. You know what I'm saying? If they do talk, you know what I'm saying, they're talking to top players, or the top players are talking in their little circle or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. Everybody's got their circle. You know what I'm saying? But at least there's people, I can name people off the top of my head. If you ask them about Dayasha, they'll be like, oh, that's a cool guy. That's a cool guy. And these would be top players, yo. And these guys make sure they stop. They make sure they stop just to say, yo, what's up, Dayasha? You know what I'm saying? Not to say that, you know, I'm a big part of their day. You know what I mean? But it's just that respect. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect top players. You know what I'm saying? I just respect it. You know what I mean? At one point, they respected my hunger. And they just know who I am. Whether it's just you stop and give me a handshake. You know what I'm saying? I'm not demanding that from anybody. But why is it Dominion can stop and be like, yo, what's up, Dayasha? How's the family? Oh, nah, shit is good. All right, man, I'll talk to you later. Why is it Dominion can do that? Why is it Wolfcoin can have a full conversation with me? Why is it Yipes can have a conversation with me? Why is it Chris G can just stop, take time out of his day and take a picture with me? But when I ask a pro DOA player, yo, how do you execute this move? Or how do you do this? Oh, you press forward punch. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of shit is that? And then if I ask Yipes, like, yo, how do you stop this move? Well, this move is invincible, so what you want to do is blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Why is that? Yo, oh my God, this Andre may not be pro, but he's a top player. Oh my God, it's Andre. You know what I'm saying? He stopped. Fucking Van Geef stopped by to play a money match with this guy that we were just hyping up. You know what I'm saying? Van Geef came into the room and was chilling with us. Flash Metroid, you know what I'm saying? I was talking to Flash Metroid, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these people, fucking Ski Sonic knew who I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, yo. Come on. You want your fucking scene to grow, yet when your scene is growing, you want to blackball everybody. You want to shit on everybody. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. You know what I mean? And like I said, I didn't go in there thinking I was going to rape Face. I did not think I was going to go in there and rape Face, but I guarantee I'd have had a better chance or a better time if the tournament was just ran better. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's say the same people ran the tournament and the pros were still there, right? It went the same way, it was just under different management, right? The shit would have, like, if it was done better, like if the time, like if it was ran on time, people were getting DQ'd like they should be at a free tournament. It's a free tournament. You don't save nobody in a free tournament. What do they got to lose? They ain't got nothing to lose. They didn't put no money up for this. You know what I'm saying? If they'd have been DQing people in the tournament, let's say the tournament was over at 9 o'clock. The tournament is over at 9 p.m. I'd have been good. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been good because it was progressing. I was watching matches. Not sitting there, my feet fucking hurt. I can't find a chair. I finally get a chair, and I'm sitting down. I'm falling asleep because shit is boring as fuck. You know what I'm saying? The shit was fucking best of five rounds. Get the fuck out of here. It's a free tournament. That shit should have been 2 out of 3 best of 5 rounds. Single elimination. You know what I'm saying? It's a free tournament. If I'd have walked in there and lost first game, first round of the tournament, and it was single elimination, I would not be mad because the tournament would be over in a matter of hours and I would just sit there and play casuals all fucking day, which is what I planned on doing in the first place. That was what I planned on doing. But the shit left such a distaste in my mouth that I was like, yo, fuck this. I don't even want to be around it. I'll just wait for the game to come out and I'll just practice my ass off with people who will actually talk to me, with people who will actually open their fucking mouth. This shit was ridiculous and I never want to fucking deal with it again. Never in my life. Never will I want to deal with some shit like that again. And if you think I'm salty, that's your own opinion. If you think I'm just being a bitch, whatever the fuck you think it is, that's your own opinion. This was my experience with the DOA community. My first experience with the DOA community. You think I would want to be a part of that again? Do you really think I would want to be a part of that again? This was a free tournament. It's not like I paid money. Imagine if I paid money for this tournament. If I'd have paid money for this tournament, I'd have slapped the shit out of somebody. You know what I mean? First of all, it's $35 for venue if you didn't pre-reg, $35 for venue, then $20 for the game. That's $55 I just put up for me to be sitting around all day to go 0-2 in the tournament. Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here. I'm not about to put money in these pro players' pockets just because, oh, they want to stroke their fucking ego. Nah, get out of here, son. Get out of here. I'm not about that shit. I'm not with it, and I've never been a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So you can take it how you want. You can take it as me being salty. You can take it as me being a bitch. You can dislike this video all you want. This is my personal experience. This is my opinions, and that's all it is. It's opinions. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. You know what I mean? If you go back and look at the bracket, right? I was supposed to play this guy named Virtual Pie. That nigga forfeit. He forfeit. So why did he move up in the bracket? You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like that didn't make any fucking sense to me. That made no fucking sense to me. Why did he move up in the bracket if he forfeit? Nobody can answer that question. Nobody. I had so many buys, yet you'll never see it on the bracket. You'll never see that shit on the bracket. Never. So, I mean, take it how you want. If you're a DOA fanboy, just know I fucking love the game. The game was amazing. It was everything I thought it was going to be. It was like, it showed me why it's my favorite fighting game ever. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to go on a rant. I did not mean to go on a rant. I did not think I was going to go on a rant, but I did, and now you guys know how my experience was. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of Summer Jam 6, absolutely amazing. Friday, Sunday, and Monday were like the sickest days of the whole fucking tournament. And the reason why I don't say Saturday is because Saturday I was stuck in that hot ass DOA 5 fucking room doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So take it how you want. This is DayashaThirsts. I'm fucking signing out. I'm hype. I'm angry right now. I need to drink something because I need to sit my ass down because right now, like, I'm red in the face. I'm sweating. I'm so fucking upset at how, like, they fucking, not even how they treated me, just how they treated the whole fucking situation at the tournament. You know what I'm saying? I could not be happy at all. That shit was just fucking ass. It was the worst. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you don't like what I'm saying, it's your opinion. If you're one of the guys that was running the tournaments, if you don't like what I'm saying, it's your opinion. We're all opinionated here. And if you think I'm a piece of shit, then fuck you, because your fucking tournament was ass. Your tournament was ass, and if you don't think it was ass, man, even Hubs was like, yo, if I was running this shit, it would have went a lot faster. Hubs said that shit. So go question your boys, too.
Do I have everybody's attention now?